Tampa Bay playbook. Interesting. Hmm.
Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and our home team. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and 10.
Set to go now on first and 10. To throw is Fields. Forced out wide. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
A run with Taylor. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed like that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he will score. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead.
Visitor is stuffing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He'll get this complete. His man out of the backfield. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. And a first down.
First carry here for Kyren Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
It's another run here for Williams. Give him 14 on that one. And that will be a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think...
To the back of the end zone, he's got it!
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Thrown quickly, RPO, that's Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, it's Fields. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he will go all the way. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 2. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is the rookie from Stanford, Alec Iomanner. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. That's enough for a first down.
Result is a first down.
Here's Williams now to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And now he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 15.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields now to throw on first down. That is to the rookie, Torrey Horton. And he will get into the end zone. On for the PAT is Aubrey. His kick is good. And his guys will take a 21-7 lead.
Visitor is 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. Ooh. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Complete to Kyren Williams.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
And first down.
Williams to the air once more. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Here's second and 6.
Ready, son. Hey. Watch scores.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll look deep here for Diggs. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
That one complete to Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 yards on the catch there, and that will be a first down.
Here we go.
Salatos running left, it's Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Garrett Bowles, the man flagged there. It's the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
What? Here we go. All right.
To throw is Fields. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain is 6, but it brings up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be from 47 yards. Aubrey's kick is good. And his guys will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Vegas, Vegas! Let it up. Pass, yep, pass.
Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Vegas, Vegas! Pass.
Williams. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And that will be a first down. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Throwing again, Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Throwing is Williams. That one caught by Ioman.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
What is up?
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. They'll try and throw. Here's Williams. That is caught. And now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
Had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
What is it? Hold on.
Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. They stopped them at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go, son. Nice instruction. Set.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up second.
Here we go.
And 8.
Right.
They go right back to Taylor. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and
Here we go,
6.
son. 3-9. Hey, Ken. Go.
Fields now, moving outside the pocket, taking off. He'll try to get there. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
What is up?
On first and 10, it's Williams. Looking downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
and goal at the 1-yard line.
Williams trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a loss of 1.
They bring Judy in motion.
At the 1-yard line.
Vegas!
Throwing on second down. Williams pulled the end zone, but it's batted away. It's incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
What's up? Yes!
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Now a second timeout called by the defense. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They say no to the field goal opportunity before halftime. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll indeed go. It's Williams to the goal line and in.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And he's got it. In for the 2, and we're back to a 2-score game. The lead is cut to 16. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
His guys take over 1st and 10. At their own
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 58, who is that? Easy. Chip slant. Alpha. Angel. Yep. Press. Butt right. Right.
Now, Fields. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Here's Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be forced out of bounds. And with that, time has run out on this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. A return now from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
17 yards. Complete to Kyron Williams. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up third down now.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. First down. Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And the visitors will take over here just past the 30.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Right side caught by Wiley. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And that's just an awesome play, especially in the midst of that kind of pressure. The second his head turned around, there was a guy right in his face, but he gets the ball out quick, right as he's being hit. And his guy does the rest with the ball in his hands.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Williams. His throw left is complete with Judy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on fourth down. It does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Here we go. Good.
A first down throw for Fields. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Xavier Woods. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Touchdown! 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 What is up?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Now the kicking team here will take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Escaping to his left. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Here we go. You got what? 19 instructions. Medic. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. It's a touchdown. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping...
Get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver. The expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. This is brought in downfield by Judy. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another.
Axel!
A gain of 22 yards. And a first down.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Scorton working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
2nd down. It's Fields. Here comes the screen to Jones. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He's going to try to do this himself, and he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And his guys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Got a man downfield. It's Iomatter. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Throwing is Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yes. What is up? Very, slam left.
Williams to the air once more. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 32. Results in a first down.
Punch first.
Throwing again, Williams. And he'll take it on in. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
31. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Give up the middle to Taylor. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10.
Here we go. Green knight.
To throw is Fields. Exiting the pocket right. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Fields. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That's caught! And he will score! They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Going deep downfield for Judy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the shotgun. It's, oh, he doesn't put it away. And the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that turn.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Williams. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throw it again. It's Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brian Branch.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
He's to midfield.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Now a toss play for Taylor. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. It's a gain there of 26 yards. They'll run here with Taylor. Open space inside the 10. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, son.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
Thrown quickly, RPO, that's Taylor. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Turbo's hurt. EQ.
Now Fields. And he's in. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change.